Zoe, are you ready? Oh, I thought you'd react when I said that. No? You good? You don't want a schmackle? Okay. No. No schmacko tonight, huh? No? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe I give it a pop. Give it a pop. What's up, guys? How is it going? Good evening. Don't drool on my foot tonight, please. Please, and thank you. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Just let me. No, can you just wait? Yeah. She could not, in fact, wait. What's going on, though? Quinn calling the first one here, followed by Casual Cashew Meat. How do you guys do? What up, Art? What's up, Gwen Pool? Pixie Bell. Hal Canute. Laser. How is it going? Good evening, my fellow video game nerds, including Pixie Bell, who is definitely a video game nerd. Ha! Suck it. Anyways, I'm calling animal control if no treat. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Same IL? Hi and good evening to the best Zoe dog and the drunk bald man who's apparently compulsory part of the deal. And yes, I've inquired. He alone, unfortunately, cannot be boycotted. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. How goes it though, guys? What's going on? Yo, what's up, Julie? How's it going? I get access to games. There's something wrong with the 9.4 beta. Sorry, good evening, Edwin Zoe. You have to back out of the beta, so and log in like normally again, Julie. So you have to. Have you tried restarting? You tried logging out and everything too? Like, when you come up here for the login options right there, like actually log out that way and make sure you're logging in with your email and whatnot. I think that on the beta it looks different for your guys's because I have the content creator program one, so it won't look the same and I can't exactly show you. But I think there is like. Is it on the front screen? Wait, no, maybe it doesn't. What is this? Oh, yeah. So I cannot log into this right now. I think it's just like someone was mentioning earlier that there was like definitely an issue. And so, yeah. Holy crap, though. We have another issue. We have an issue which is going to make I believe a Pixie Bell and a Zoe dog probably both very, very happy. Holy hell. Quinn sending over $100. Just saying. Crunch poofs. Well, Quinn, I tell you what. Take that. And as you had to take that big shot, hell yes, that'll work. We can do some crunchy poofs, my friend. We can do some crunchy poofs. Let's go, Quinn. Thank you very much for the support. That is the way to start off a damn stream. You might drive me to drink, my friend. You might drive me to drink. I've been trying to do a sober season to see if I finish off any better in Battlegrounds. But I haven't had a drink for the last 2 days, and well, I am the intoxicated gamer. No, I'm gonna try to stick to it though. But dude, hell yeah! Can we get some cap salutes and some GGs and hell yes for Mr. Quinn calling? At least I assume that's you. It only says Quinn, so actually maybe it's not. Maybe it's a different Quinn. We'll probably never know. Is this right? For some reason I realized afterwards last night I was fuzzy. You guys didn't tell me. I just unplugged the camera and plugged it back in. So yeah, so that's 20 poofs, right? No, 10 is the limit of poofs, unfortunately, as we try not to give Zoe the diabetes. But yeah, we can definitely do the poofs. Hell, freaking yeah. Art, I think, is not a fan, or James, I forget who it is that's not fans. You can just enjoy for the sake of Zoe and just mute it real quick. It'll be on screen. You'll be able to see when it goes away. So let's friggin' go. Thank you very much, good friend. I do appreciate that. Shane Ramsey as well, sending over his member. He didn't send over his member. I hope. God, I hope not. Anyways, sending over his member message. 17 months of support. Let's go, Shane. Thank you very much. Abby Doe, I had a 10 milligram seltzer earlier and I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Or no, this is Patrick. Yeah, I guess I was going for more of a SpongeBob voice first, but good for you. Seltzer, 10 milligram seltzer. How like, what volume was there to that? Because like I used to get these ones that were actually, it might be in the fridge still. It's like a lemonade one. It's like about yay big, and every 10 milligrams was like measured out for you, so you could actually dose. Like that was pretty good. Those things would F me up. I remember the ex one time doing that and getting like, she didn't really smoke or do, you know, edibles that much, and doing that and just being absolutely hilarious because of how freaking stoned she got. It was fantastic. So it was fantastic. TTV Crazy as well, sending over his member message, 13 months. Thank you very much. I've returned with my keg, Abdo. Now please ask that you give Zoe some extra treats. Well, Mr. Quinn calling. We assume it could be some other Quinn. Again, it could be Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. I don't know. It might happen to be. I'm not sure. Did send over that ginormous dono, helping out to keep the roof over the Zoe dog's head. And so yes, we will do some extra treats. We will for sure. What up, TJ? How you doing? Okay, able to get in, but there are some bugs up in here. That's weird for Kabam. Yeah, it's very odd, right? Very, very odd. It's yeah, not expected. Sacrilege Quinn, I expect you to take back 50 of those smackers for this outrage. No, that is not how that works. All sales are final. All sales are final. And the PayPal that way, rather than Quinn, rather than getting a 70-30 split like YouTube, it's about 97 bucks, because the more you send over on PayPal, the less the effect takes out. So hell yeah, that is a large portion of my rent. I very much appreciate it, because we gonna need it. Thank you very much, sir. Unsolicited member message. I believe it was just I was saying it was an unsolicited member, but I haven't seen an unsolicited member since I was in Vancouver and Joey like 82 is around. Fuck that guy. Oh hey, Joey. Hey, what's going on? What's up? How do you do? What's going on? Unknown errands have helped for you. Man, I suck at this meta and dropped all the way back into Uru. Pete, I'm gonna be there as well. I'm not doing too well. What up, Joey, though? How's it going? Are you home all safe, hopefully? Zoe, are you schnuffling? Yeah? Well, why? No, why? No, why? No. No, I don't need it. No. Nobody needs the schnuffling. What do you got down there? The Borkin and the sass? No. I doubt it. Why are you sassing me? Guess what? No. Guess what? Quinn sent over extra. Would you care for some crunchy poofs? Do you want to do you're still in the borking mood. I can't even get you with the head tilt with the no? Okay, that was efficient head tilt. That was fine. Let's do the crunchy poofs. Actually, we're getting a little low on the crunchy poofs, and we're gonna have to buy some more. Get over here, back in the right crunchy poof area. Thank you. Tonight's stream sponsored by Icelandic Collagen Poofs. The Icelandic collagen brand poofs that are made by Icelandic collagen brand poofs, who also make the schmackos, not the off-brand schmackos. Okay, I'm gonna get the microphone down. Get the microphone down there like you were a podcaster. See, I got a fan here. I'm gonna turn off the fan. Oh, Pete, that's what the beep was, by the way, last night. It was the fan when you asked. Just so you're aware. Because I did see that message and forgot to respond. Random fur. Okay. All right. 10 of the crunchiest... Why? Okay. 10 of the crunchiest poofs that I've ever poofed. Art, Jimmy, close your ears. Mute it for a minute. That has a better crunch. That had... Those first two are not super crunchy. These ones are kind of small. We'll count that as one. Small but good crunch. Small but good crunch. You know what? So Samael shuts the hell up there. Actually, most of these are kind of small. We're going to get a new bag. Need a new bag, definitely. Need a vacuum, too. Is that just floof? Ugh, gross. Gross. I've not vacuumed since I've been back. Her tongue sticks out the side of her mouth sometimes. It's so silly. Oh, you just inhaled that one. You inhaled that one. Are there any big ones left in here? Giggity. Trying to find the biggest ones left, Zoe. There really aren't. All right, this might be. Let's see. We got 3 more. It's as big as I can find. Oh no, we dropped it. Anything big in there? Okay, last ones. And ta-da! Okay, all done, Zoe girl. All done. We have a tiny amount of poofs left. We'll have to pick up some more poofs at the store tomorrow. But thank you very, very much. Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, potentially. We're not sure. We're not sure. Just Quinn. Maybe just Quinn. Who knows? Who knows? One last thing we must do, though, is the Dasequin. So now you must assume the Dasequin spot. Come over here. Thank you. Come here. This direction. Come on. Yeah, no, yeah. Come on. Over here. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this random foof. Oh, no. Now I'm moving the green screen. All right, so Zoe caught both of them last night. Whoops, wrong thing. Hey, no, hey. Hey, why? Thank you. Sit. Good sit, good girl. Okay. All right. You ready? Catch it! Oh, no! We started off with a fumble today. I think that was kind of on me, but sadly, we'll have to restart the streak. I think I hit her in the nose. Oh, wow, that was a massive fumble today. Okay, well, maybe she was just off because she had so many crunchy poofs. It's hard. I'd have a hard time catching things if I had crunchy poofs as well, so no blame on you. All right, Zoe dog, that is it. We must actually play a video game and be somewhat productive. Also, we don't want you to die of the diabetes. So that is it for tonight. You do please enjoy your treat coma. You're a very good dog, and literally everyone loves you. Yes, everyone. Everyone. All right, put the treats away. Wash my hands. And come back. What a good girl. Yeah, go get some water. Go get some water. Go get some water, good dog. I will have water myself. All right. Well, hopefully those of you who are not into crunchy poof dog ASMR have survived that vicious poofening that just your ears were assaulted by. Hopefully you'll manage. But yeah. What am I missing in the chat here? Sorry, guys. Hello, Marlin. Hello, Jimmy. Is it over? I've got stream muted. It's over when the treats go away. So yeah. What's up, Trellin? Been a minute. You ever heard of Ra the Rugged Man? I have not. No, I'm not sure I need to. But what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. But I love her more. That's not true. I almost left and you missed my joke. Oh, I missed your joke. Well, damn. That's such a shame. Oh no, damn. I guess you'll have to repeat it or. 'Twas a vicious poofing indeed, but a good one. Olio, how do you do? What is going on, sir? Wow, why do we have 10 people over on Twitch? Hello, Twitchers. I hope you guys are doing well and enjoy this automated Marvel gameplay after the dog. No. I have been sassed. I do not need to be sassed any further. You got all the treats. It's all done. All done. Good girl. It's all done. Good girl. Settle down. What's up, Russell Collier? How do you do? What happened between Kabam and Twitch? Some like terms of service kind of thing. Their legal is straightening it out, so hopefully they'll get it all back up, unless it already is back up, and I'm not aware of that. But there's like a little bit further, like more to it than just the repetition of the thing, because they're like literally just replaying that so everyone can get the Twitch drops and help people out. But there was something else to it, I guess. So I don't know if they've made that public or whatever, but they did there's more to it than that. So should be fine. But I think they were like legal. They were working it all out, If you get the deal today, where do you check progress on it? Or is it just there invisible? Pete, it will be similar to any of the things like where the Karinas are or that kind of stuff. It's in that kind of stuff. I've seen other people who have done it. What do you guys think? Is anyone picking up that offer? I probably will pick it up. We could go and look and see. I thought about making a video. I don't know. Seaton already put out a video. Is it worth putting out my own video? I'm not sure. To inform people. Also, my thumbnail abilities are limited, as White Mummy had some kind of shoulder injury, but he says he's okay. But he was like in a bunch of pain. He had like I won't go into his personal medical stuff, but he was like, yeah, he was out of it. So if he was feeling better, I would have bugged him for some other thumbnails for some other videos about a giveaway, and then we got to do the Alliance War showcase and so forth. But I still need to do this stupid battleground, so I guess we'll just do that tonight too. So, guys, just wondering, yeah. 51 viewers, 13 likes. Let's do better. I'll try to do better. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to be more likable. It's tough though. It is tough. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. It's true. Doing good, man. Got some more tattoo work done on my shoulder blade. Speaking of shoulders, bind rune for astral protection, Odin's rune, Othala, and a few others. It's a back filler made into a collage. Nice. Okay, cool, dude. Right on. That sounds like some painful shit. But hopefully it's all coming out to your liking. The rune, the Odin one, looked very cool. I'm literally just burning energy this way because I have nothing else to do with it. So rather than let it expire, just in case there's a revive, which then I'm also letting all the revives expire. Very pointless. Very pointless. Yo, what up, Beamer? How do you do? Finally duped my serpent, and it was from a Paragon. I'm trying to dupe him for so long. You take him up? Take him up. Why isn't the deal in the online store? I want to grab it. I don't know. I did not see anything about why I wasn't there anywhere along the way today. I'm not sure why. Maybe something about how they're coding it, maybe because it goes out for years, they don't want to have it attached to Xsola because, actually, you know what? That is a good point. I hadn't thought about. These offers are not. It's like these other permanent offers. Where are they under this? Yeah, these other permanent offers are not on the store either, right? So I bet that's what it is that they just don't, necessarily know that they'll be using Exola forever. Like this one here, right? I've already gotten to level 64. So if I want, that is what, 3,700 units I could pick up for 30 bucks right there. I'm just saving this one until I am level 70. And if I want, I'll just spend 30 bucks and get 10,000 units all at once, right? So I think similarly to that, it's just they're just not doing it for that reason, but I am not sure. Yo, what do we got going on over here? Darkness John 275 coming out of left field, or possibly Mississauga. I don't know if you want me to say that, but it's too late. The Mississauga Masher, dude, sending over 50 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go, John. Thank you very, very much. Damn it, I missed the days when it dinged forever, but I will read out all of these names. Hell to the frickin' yeah, brother. Much appreciated. You are a generous fellow. I will let you guys know he did pick up drinks for multiple people when we were in Vancouver as well. Not just me or anything. A very generous fellow amongst the community. Gifting one to TJ. Gifting one to Acme Anime Bobby, who I met in Vancouver. Very nice. Gifting one to Joel Canico. Gifting one to Dejon Williams. Gifting one to Andrew Steven. Gifting one to Knight3432. Gifting one to JJ. Gifting one to Ray, who looks kind of like Trevor. Gifting one to Cisco Kid. Gifting one to Chris Gonzalez. Gifting one to JMania82. Haven't said that name for a minute. Gifting one to Brian B. Gifting one to Samson. Gifting one to KJ3011. Gifting one to Oof Master Gaming. Gifting one to Wario. Speaking of the Mississauga Masher. Gifting one to DMagic12. Gifting one to YouTube User. Gifting one to Zalekiel, Ryan Thomas, Jamarian, Dave H, Taco Monster, 185. Oh god, it scrolled up on me. Where'd it go? Crap. Where'd it go? Crap. I've got to go backwards. Gifting one to Guest. Gifting one to Bama Boy. Gifting one to Anna. Gifting one to ADR. Igor, Andres Gonzalez, Dysentery Joe, Jonathan Benson, John Lil, Joey B, Message Retracted. Gifting one to Beamer, G-Money11, Bran, Nina Miller, The Quester, Joey, Message Retracted again. Gifting one to Mahir Supremacy. Gifting one to Mac. Gifting one to Haj. Gifting one to Shats D. Gifting one to King of Arenas, who I also saw doing well. Didn't get to talk to a bunch, but has like 21 different accounts he's working on. Gifting one to Caritas Opera. Gifting one to Gerber Welcome Down, Finkel Dookie. Gifting one to Absence Vox. Gifting one to Imperious Vala. One to Ash. One to Max. One to Black Hole 53. One to Minnow. And one to Atomic Elephant. Let's go, Darkness. I apologize to all headphones users, but I was a little bit excited. Dude, John, thank you so much. Is this because on the last night we were there, and this is a true story, I did say John was my favorite person I met in all of Vancouver. So actually someone last night asked me who the most unique person was or something like that, and it was not John. But and also I had talked to Darkness over the internets and in my alliance forever, but he was my favorite person. Sorry, no offense to Joey or anyone else I met for the first time, but we just got to hang out a lot, and I thought he killed it in the Who Wants to Be a Summonaire, and I'm telling you, he is just the sweetest, nicest guy in real life. And dude, Mr. Darkness, thank you very, very much. Welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. To all those members who may have been here before, or it may be your first time, please do enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. Remember, half off drinks for happy hour. Happy hour runs all day. I know it makes no sense. Tonight is ladies' night. One of those at least was probably a lady, statistically speaking. And yeah, welcome aboard. Thank you, Mr. Darkness. It's true, Abdo did say that, but no, this is not a bribe. I'm not paying you off. Well, I mean, I said it beforehand, so I would have bribed you the compliment, I think, right? But no. And I was drunk, but, in fairness. But still, I meant it, so. What is going on? Welcome on in. Brian BIC, Black Hole IC, Ash, I see the lurkers, calling out the lurkers. Let's friggin' go. There's a lot of crystals and resources for me in the $50 outfit, so I will be picking it up. Okay, let's look at that before we get into other stuff. But let me move up an AQ. I think I'm capped on energy. Then we'll look at the offer. I still might put out a video. I don't know. Like I said, Seaton put out a video. Everyone's perspective is different, so I might do that. And then we'll get into the battling of the grounds. Hope everything's been good. Timothy Wayne Thomas, we're doing well, man. We're doing well. Too much sports ball, too little YouTube. We are slacking on the paying of the rent, but Darkness, Quinn, very generous people helping out tonight. So we're making up for lost time, and I do very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Jeff is still the president of the Gray Name Club. Cheers. It's true. It is. Hey, Jeff. Hey, how's it going? My name must be cursed, but being gray isn't so bad. Well, you know, it's better than being green. Is that tough? I don't know. How's that song go? I don't remember. It's been many years since I've heard it. I asked a live ops guy about Exola. I can do one-time purchases and offers that cycle on a set timely, daily, weekly, etc. It can't do stuff that's not on a set time cycle to repeat. Okay. Exola has tech limitations, so that's why, Art, why you can't get it on the store. That makes perfect sense. So, makes perfect sense. Would have loved to have met Joey. I did enjoy meeting Joey. I may have touched butts with Joey. It's true. It is true. Yep, it is true. Put out a damn video. Hey, no caps. What up, Lefty? How you doing, man? What's going on? Good evening to you. Do you not buy the offer? I have not gotten the offer yet. I was going to look at it. Well, partially just because, you know, if I do make a video, I want to have it there for making the video. I haven't collected my stuff from Vancouver yet. The main thing I'm going to do is, I want to announce it in the video, but I'll just tell you guys now. It's fine. Okay. I didn't auto run back. That was weird. You're like, I not auto run back, but I just didn't like, oh, okay. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Dude, bro. Dude, bro. I didn't dash back when I meant to. Yes, I've not collected the stuff. So what I'm gonna do is the stuff that I got on the wheel, for the most part, I am going to do a giveaway, and all you will have to do to be entered for that giveaway will be to comment, you be subscribed and comment on the video, and then we'll be giving away half a Titan crystal, a Titan crystal, and then 3,000 units. So we'll do like a Black Friday drawing is my plan for it. I just don't have the thumbnail for Mummy yet. I haven't recorded it yet, but I will do that. And it's nice because they're codes on the wheel, so anyone can use them. Whereas like if I want to do something else, it'd have to be purchased separately to do that. So, y'all gonna make me blush. Y'all gonna make me blush. Oh my freaking Gohan. Mike! Dude! Let's freaking go! Never before. Holy shit. Mike, pardon my effing French. And I see Joey right behind you. Oh my goodness. Well, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Mike! Oh my god, dude. Mike sending over 500 freaking big ones, saying, Abdo, welcome back, Zoe treats, and rent, buddy. You guys are fucking incredible. Again, pardon my French. Joey sending over a 50 as well, saying here, something for the offer or rent. I love that Joey is always encouraging me to do silly things in the game with money, but he's always like, if you need to spend it on rent, you spend it on that first. Oh my god, guys, Mike! Alright, hang on. Hang on. Okay. I can't not. Sober season over. No, we can do something else. I don't know. We can play. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be sober the most of the rest of the nights. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I can do it on okay. I'll show you how cool this is. One of the only things I pick up when I travel and like souvenirs, I pick up shot glasses. I went back to the exact same thing because I'm so flustered because of you guys' generosity. So this is my Canadian shot glass I got in BC. It is a freaking maple leaf. It has not been thoroughly properly washed out, but so effing what? In honor of the extreme generosity shown tonight by Quinn, Joey, Darkness, and Mr. Mike Goathan. We must break our streak. And I must salute you all. Cheers. 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 This is very awkward. I didn't think about that when drinking out of it. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Dude, man, holy F, you guys. Holy F. You guys are too awesome. You guys are too freaking awesome. I honestly, it's ladies' night. We'll go with the classy glass. I feel just so incredibly blessed and grateful that you guys are so supportive to allow me to try and do this whole streaming thing and playing video games thing as a dream career. And you guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to the community. Anybody who doesn't send over anything, never freaking feel bad. Anybody who sends over $1, feel great. All of you feel great. You're all part of this community. This is all what we build together, and this is all fun we have together. Cheers to all you guys. It is tough times out there across the world for many of our neighbors, many people out there, and the fact that these people can come in here and be so generous, I'm very lucky. Very lucky man. Thank you guys very, very much. Hell yeah, sober season is lame. Oh my god. Well, you know what? I was trying a thing. I was trying to do a thing. Let's freaking go. I know, and Mike's got the emotes. I wish we could to get the gifting thing straightened out with like so like because of iPhone you can buy your own, but you still can't gift. Cause like, dude, yeah, I love the gifting as well. I miss that you aren't able to, but dude, the support is the same regardless. Cheers, man. Cheers. It was not an Abdo's bingo card. It was definitely not. It was definitely not. I'm gonna go into those first fights being flustered. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's enough for moves, which is what Mike wants. He just ran out of space on his super chat. I'm pretty sure that on a $500 super chat, you can use a few more characters than he did. I'm pretty sure you were also quite the character, Mr. Beamer. And also, pretty sure that's not enough for moves. Sorry. Sorry, it is a very extremely generous amount that y'all sent over. But it ain't move money. It ain't move money. It, you know, one of these days, you'll find out what move money is. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I did tell Mr. Darkness, too, that the night that he and, the darkness, what did we call it? The darkness, whatchamacallit confluence Why am I blanking on the name? Obviously, he was in my alliance. I love him. Nasty Dan, the Nasty Darkness. The Darkness Dan, you know, Nasty Confluence. That was, so in all the years of being a blackjack dealer or bartending or whatever, that was the most money I've made in one single night. And this is definitely the most of, the second most of any night on YouTube. So you guys are, yeah, incredible. TDB Crazy said number 2. So how about the moves, Abdo? It's close. That two almost put it over the edge. We were so freaking close. You almost got there. Thank you very much, TDB Crazy. I hope you were doing well tonight. Cheers. All right. God damn, guys. Let's freaking go. What up, Kanga Janga? What up, Kevin Steele? I see you there. Kevin, your whatever the list was, you should probably be the same as where it was. I did not text you or, you know, send you the message there on Discord, but you should be wherever the same spot was. Like, yeah, nothing. Whatever the last update was should be accurate. No one from the past has wanted to come back. So, behold the God of Thunder, Salam Abdo. Since Brian was at Vancouver, will he be finally returned to YouTube? I don't know, because he had told me when we had lunch that he wanted to return to YouTube before the brawl. But so I guess the video was a return in a way, but it was not the streaming return that everyone wants. I anything more than that, because he has told me some other stuff, but also it is similar. Him saying what he wants to do is similar to me being like, I'm going to make the unknown error bug video, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always much easier it's much better to under promise and over deliver than to over promise and under deliver. So I will not speak to things about what he is doing. I do know that he's doing well. He's doing well and everything. We hung out, you know, plenty in Vancouver and stuff. I do love that, like, one thing Brian does very well is that you got to, you know, we're getting close to 7K members. If you are subscribers, if you guys are not already subscribed, do subscribe, follow over on Twitch. Thank you very much. If you got the Twitch Prime subscription, we will take it. One thing though that Brian does, I think, very well is when he does a meetup, because he's a very, I would say, introverted person in general, and he doesn't like to go out that much and do that kind of stuff, is that when he does do it and he is there, he makes himself absolutely available to every last member of the community. It doesn't matter how fucking obnoxious you are. It doesn't mean, I mean, like, he is absolutely great about that, and he has, you know, 150,000 subscribers. Like, that's a large portion of 1 million people that could fill a town, many big thing, you know, whatever. So it's always just really great to see him go and interact with everybody and take pictures and do whatever. And to say to people who are also introverts, like a lot of us are, who play this game and sit behind a computer or a phone or whatever, to say good on you for getting out there into the community and going to a damn meetup. And, you know, I talked to Peters and Xander and Akbar, definitely about maybe trying to do again a Seattle meetup, which who knows if Brian would want to go to that or not. But so I think I will do my best to try and hold a meetup again, probably in the springtime in Seattle. I was disappointed we didn't get to do the Washington, D.C. one, just because I felt like, so government shutdown, you know, National Guard on the streets, kind of weird about it. But we will try to do it, I think, in the springtime. I think when baseball season starts up, because as a part of it the last time, people did come out and go to the Mariners game, and we can get as cheap a tickets as possible, so people want to go to that. So yeah, definitely should be fun. Johnny Riot also sent over a twomp. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome back. Hope this helps with the offer. I got it. Okay, that's what we're going to go look at right now, and we're going to talk about it. And yes, I will pick up the offer for sure, but I do think I want to make a video about it. Let's see. I did. Oh, actually, you know what? I saved the email, didn't I? Why? Did I not actually? Is it? Oh, maybe it's in red. Yeah, okay. I actually think it's easier in some ways to look at, like, oh, but this doesn't have where it's at, does it? Okay. So this shows everything that you get in total, but it does not show what you have to be to get it, where it does in the other part of it. All right, let's go look at it the other way then. But dude, Johnny, thank you very much. Cheers. Hell yeah, every bit helps out. let's freaking go. Maybe we will be able to pay our rent for Christmas. Who knows? We got like almost 2/3 of the month left to go, and I should be on pretty much every damn day. What up, Truth? How's it going? This meta is cheeks is what it is. That is the first thing that when I first met Liam, that is what he said to me. He's like, yeah, don't play. It's terrible. Like if your Battle Realm Brawl tells you not to play the meta, or champion tells you not to play the meta. Yeah. Cheers, though. Johnny, thank you very, very much for the support. What up, Captain Bay? Add no pro tip for you. Do more damage to the opponent than they do to you. Hope this helps. Thank you. Did you get that on a loading screen? Did you get that on a loading screen? Yeah, let's freaking go. Glad my advice can help so many. Hey, Captain Bay, I do know, put out a video and does want to be back to streaming a little bit here. Coming up, re-energized by the Brawl, I hear. Also by the Seahawks. Did you watch the Show Me the Mortys? Oh, yeah, you did. You watched it. The Show Me the Mortys hype video. Let's go. Like, literally talking about it right now, Pixie. What? TV he just talked. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's go check it out. And I'm curious, I thought maybe as part of the video, I would look at where I'm at. Supreme Collection Rewards, right? So you get 1,000 units signing bonus immediately. If you go buy like a standard Odin offer without anything extra, that's $100 for 3,000 units. That's a third of that. That's like $30 worth of value right there. Now, obviously, there are plenty of other times during the evening, I was reading Nick Sayan say, how's everyone doing tonight? What's up? I don't know how I got evening from that. But cheers. There are plenty of times during the. I'm doing great. If you can, people are Nixon. You guys are fucking excellent. And Zoe said crunchy poofs. So there are tons of times during the year where you get more value for your units, right? For sure, or for your cash to get units. But standard wise, 1,000 units is like $33, basically, somewhere around there. So this is already most of that, like 60% of that $50 right there with that 1,000 unit signing bonus. Then you get these aren't even Nexus, so let's just not pay attention to those. But hey, maybe they could be a 7-star you've been missing. You never know. Obtained at 10 7-stars, which most people are going to have. That's going to be a 7-star crystal. That is going to do absolutely nothing for me. I'll probably not open it. But if you are newer and you don't have as many 7-stars as I have, that's probably a very good thing, right? That could be a champion you've been looking for a long time. Then you get 1 to 2 gems obtained at 50. I would imagine that most of us who are Valiant at least, and probably some Paragons are already there. So 1 to 2 gems, that's not bad. I like how it all stacks, right? We get at 115, you get 5 7-star crystals. I definitely have 115, so we're good there. And at 250, you get another 1,500 units. I don't know how many I have. We should check out how many 7-stars I have, just so we can do that. Obtained 10 7-star rank 2 champions. I definitely have that, so we'll get that. Obtained at 40 7-star rank 2 champions. Do I have 40 7-star rank 2? Let's go see what I have for those levels. It's like, as you see, it builds and builds and builds. Obtained at 37-star rank 3 champions. I definitely have that, so I get these two right away. So that's another, it's 2/3 to rank 4. 2 to 3 gems at 85 7-star rank 3. I don't think I have that many. 3 obtained at 27-star rank 4 champions. I'm at 19, but I have enough for 20, so I can basically get that right away. And at 70 rank 4, yeah. So this is like a pretty damn crazy offer. And then you get into this area where all this stuff is like quite a ways down the road, right? But let's go see exactly what I have so we know where we're at. Do you and or your officers make war plans? What are the consequences of not following said plans if made? No, we don't plan out the war. God of the Abyss. Basically, the consequences are if you don't join war enough times. I had to kick somebody recently, unfortunately, for that. Someone who helped found the Alliance. I felt very bad. But he just didn't join for like half the season. I told him war was on. He's like, oh my God, I didn't even realize it wasn't on. Which probably he didn't, but also it was like 3 or 4 weeks of off season. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a long time. He should have realized. He said he'd come back. He came back for one war and then didn't join the next one after that. And so we took a vote and he had to go, So that sucked. Felt very bad. I don't like kicking people for that kind of stuff. Basically, the thing is, like, if you just don't do war or you don't do Alliance Quest and you didn't have a stroke or some kind of, reason for it, we're gonna get rid of you. So, but we don't plan anything out. Each battle group does it differently. call out your shots, that kind of stuff. Go along with that. So, okay, so let's see exactly how many 7 stars do I have. I have 203, so I'm not, you know, I think was it like 115 for one of those, 170 maybe? But not the 250 thing, so that's quite a ways off, right? And then as far as what ranks we have, I have 52 rank 2, so I think one of those I'm missing. But I have definitely 30, I have 56 rank 3. Oh, wait. I assume this counts these together, right? So maybe I will get that one? Because I have 127 champions at rank 2 or better. I assume that's what that means. They don't have to actually be rank 2, right? Okay, so I will get those 2. And then that, and then the rank 4s, I'll be there too. So yeah, I mean, I think it's an immediate value that'll basically give me 2 more rank 4 champions. That'll get me up to 23. So the thing I really like about it is there forever in the game. So you do not need to buy this. I think God of the Abyss mentioned, he said, okay, just wondering because someone took my fight and I don't know how to feel about it. I talked to him about it. Communication is the most important part of a healthy relationship. Talk to him about it. Be like, hey, I was supposed to take that fight. Just so you know, if you're going to do that, if you're feeling really confident about it, just please let me know about it first because I might have brought a specific counter just for that fight. And so if you beat me to it and you don't die and we're focusing on war and we're trying to be serious, that's totally fine. But please inform me of that before that so I don't bring a champion I didn't need to bring because maybe I could have brought a champion to cover a different fight. So just communicate. Communication is the best part of a healthy relationship of any kind, or the most important part of a healthy relationship of any kind. It's also the most important part of a healthy sexual relationship. Definitely is communication. So just in case any of you nerds out there ever were planning on not being virgins for the rest of your life. I assume all of us are virgins 100% for the rest of our lives, but just in case something might come up. I don't know. Just remember, communicate with your partner. There's nothing worse than finding out later that she's like, I don't like it when you do that. And like other girls liked it, other women liked it. And like, so I just tried to do the thing that I knew that someone already liked and really enjoyed, but they're all different. And you got to press different buttons on them. And like, it just would have been nice if you told me that a while ago because I would have been happy to do whatever the hell it was you liked because you were willing to have sex with me. So like, you just had told me I would have done the thing you liked, and I definitely wouldn't have done the thing you didn't like if you could have freaking communicated with me. And maybe we'd fucking be married, Haley. Maybe we'd be happily married 10 years ago. What was I talking about? Oh, anyways, yeah. So this was a good offer. So I don't have the 250 or 225 7-star champions yet, so I don't get those. And then obtained at 7-star rank 3 champion, so I don't quite have that, but I'll get that other one. So 5, 1 to 2 at 107-star rank 2 champions or better, because I have that. That'll give me more. Yeah, so, you know, yeah, like I think it's a very good offer. I think it's definitely a very, very good offer. Counts together, yeah. And also, one thing that's important to note is that if you qualify for one and it's further along in the sequence, or farther, it's the distance of the sequence so farther. Anyways, you will get that one that's ahead of schedule. So like say you've ranked up more champions, but you don't have enough 7 stars, you'll still get the one for the champions you've ranked up, even though if you don't have the 7 stars, right? Like they can be done out of order and it doesn't matter. So yeah, hell yeah. It's a great offer. If you spend money in this game, pick it up. Pick it up. That alcohol definitely hit. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, they're talking about, yo, what up, Mr. Flibble? I did meet Mr. Flibble too. Very cool dude. Hung out a little bit. Good to hang out at the event and came out afterwards as well. Might want to hold out for the ideal time. You need a shitload of extra rank up gems, like after a bunch of new champs get added. That is also a good thing to point out. Kanga Janga, definitely a good thing to point out. What's up, Micah? What's up, Ghost Dog? All right, just swing through to make Abdo say word stuff, but he's ranting, so good night all. I was talking about offers, so. Ghost Dog, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Have a good one. Runaway Haley. She did. You have a thing for Haley. No, it's a different Haley. There are a lot of emotions in the stream. Yep, bro went on the longest tangent I've seen him go on, but you haven't been around long enough, Lonely. Well, you have been around long enough. You should have seen longer ones, though. Great bit, though. It's not a bit. I would have married her. Haley dodged a bullet. Well, you know what? I didn't used to drink like that back then. She didn't approve of my marijuana usage, so... And also, apparently, women like it if you're ambitious. Oh, fuck, whatever. Yeah, I planned on an Onslaught mini, so I brought Maker, and someone took the Onslaught, then said they didn't see the plan saying I was taking Onslaught. Well, they probably didn't, but just communicate with them, make sure that next time you work it out. His drinking his love life will come out more, and it's scary. That's not true. Great to meet you. Exactly. Lack of love. Well, I feel the love from you guys. It's just digital, not physical. Now send me alliance invite. No. You can join the waitlist if you want. Okay, one thing I thought I could do with my deck here. I did see Zode getting a few wins with what's his nuts? Rhino. So we're gonna try Rhino again for Torrents and see how that goes. Let's get rid of Bishop since I'm not using him anyways. Try on the Rhino again. Just blew through 40 million gold. Woof. Yeah, Pete was like the only person who was happy that it landed on gold when Simon was doing the giveaway. Yeah. Should have seen longer ones. I mean, it's true. Much longer. Much longer. You can buy the offer and open crystals on this stream. No, Russell. I have no reason to open crystals right now. So Yusafa put out a video talking about that a little bit, where he said he had it on good authority, and I've had these kind of things before, heard these kind of things before, where I thought something was going to happen and didn't. He thinks they're going to make a change with the Max Sig crystals sometime soon, pretty soon. Now you never know. We're finally getting bases. It's only been a decade, and they're still not out, and they won't be out till next year. But Kabam does eventually do things. And so, yeah, as of right now, the only champion I'm missing in the 7-star basics is I don't care about him. And then I'm holding the Titans currently until the rollover. So, yeah, I don't think there's any reason for me to open right now. Or to get that, it's definitely not an emergency. Why do we have such a large anti-venom? Is there anything he's doing that I'm not aware of? Afternoon all. Drink, Miss Jane. The sober season has ended. Crazy Canuck, I don't know if I said hello to you. How's it going? Or you used to rank up champions you had but were on the fence or rank? That's what I did? Or yeah, sure. I still have 2 rank 4s on deck, and there's no shot I can do that soon. I will be rank 4ing champions a couple more pretty soon here to get my prestige up before I do the event quest. I don't know if I'll stream the event quest. I don't know. I don't know if anyone cares. But I've not put out my last mass rank up video, which I have mostly edited, but just need to finish off a little bit and get the thumbnail from Mummy. So I'm going to do that before I rank up the other champions. I might be close enough to the next meta that I might save it. We'll see. One question I've got for if you buy the offer, do you get everything as you progress and meet the requirements? Yes, yeah. It comes out as it goes. Same way as like the other ones that are permanent offers, like with the 10k unit thing, where, you know, I'm saving those 10k units so I can get them all at once, but that's not necessary, like, at all. You know, you can get them as you go along if you want. Yeah, I'm not waiting until May. I'm opening when the Titans roll over. Who do you need? I forget. You do the right thing. Oh, you're talking God of Abyss. I will be opening when the Titans roll over too. For the Titans anyways, I think. I hate the Titans so much. I've been trying to awaken Jean for the longest time because I got her at rank 4, but she just keeps rolling over. Dude, yeah, she's the one champion I cannot get either. No, you know what? I already have enough. Oh, shoot. Wait. Can I use her or can I not use her offensively? Shoot. Also, why do I feel mildly congested? All day, so I guess I told you, if you guys were here last night, I told you my ear was feeling a little weird. And it felt totally fine today, so I never even ended up using, like, any of the medicine I got or anything like that, and felt totally fine until I took a shower, and I feel like mildly congested and like, was gonna suck. CQ is buns. I blitzed it and just felt exhausting. I need like 130 points of prestige to get to the next level, so I'm gonna wait. Abdo's free to play. He didn't buy anything. The lovely generous followers did. Yeah, no. Totally 100% free to play. God, MD is gonna wreck me just so hard. Like, she's just gonna throw a million specials. I'm never gonna be able to throw anything. Sweet. I thought the acid burn was only when she was on offense, so good to know. Good to know. Back in '92, when I was 9 years old. Do you think that is a short? I don't think that's a short. No one will watch that short. I swear to God. Oh man. I forgot to tell you, I have to reach the 100 XP tokens, and I'm level 65 and already halfway to 66. Nice, dude. I'm opening with the base pool, get all those additions in December. I have almost 23 7-star crystals. Nice. Yeah, how many are you missing, Pete? Ear is weird because I had to listen to you talk. I mean, it is rough. Yeah, it is rough. I took my dad to his massage today, and then I didn't really, like, I haven't done a whole bunch else today. Just kind of paying attention to contest stuff and news stuff and working on a little bit of editing and stuff, but nothing crazy. You should put some SIGs in Cassandra. I'm SIGing up currently Sinister with my mutant ones, and when that's done, then I'll SIG her up. I do have some like generic ones around. I generally try to hang on to them. I generally hold on to them a little bit too long. What I might do, I think I'm gonna... What I might do, since I can do like 4 rank 4s basically, I think I might take up Sinister, or not Sinister, I think I might take up Nick and Deathless Thanos, since they're already at rank max sig, so I might take them to rank 4. And then I'm thinking I might do, I might give one of the generic gems I have now to High Evolutionary. And I have the 200 Sig Stones from being at the Brawl. So I think I might just rank for him as well for Prestige. And then we'll see. So like, can I not use her offensively here? Is this gonna just be terrible and not work at all? 92 points, wow, I tried. What's up, Spidey fan? How's it going? My Titan luck went down. The drainage awakened Gallon from Twitch Titan, then Sig 40s again on Shards Titan. Well, I mean, awakening him, he likes his Sigs, so you know it's not terrible. There aren't even 257-star champions in the game yet. It's probably pretty close, right? But not quite there. Pulled Jean twice in a row. Is she any good? Yeah, Beamer. She is very good. Yeah, that's very good. She's like the one who I cannot pull. And it sucks because I'd like to pull her. Oh god, I hit his block too much. What? That? Why? Why? Can anyone explain what's going on at all? Oh, I never intercept. I never bothered to try to intercept. I forgot. That's part of the meta, right? Supposed to intercept? Should I just put those fights back to back? Okay. So she works fine. I just need to, like, remember what the meta is and try to play her correctly. Okay. Oh my god. Thanks for the gifted. That was Mr. Darkness, John the Darkness 275. Minnow. You can feel free to salute him. Or use the velvet rope effort. Good effort. Yeah, or emote, yeah. You know, it was nighttime for me when the Twitch stream started, so I just opened up my phone and went to sleep. Yeah, no, that totally works. Totally works. That's what I did too. You brought shame to my new empire. God. You only get the stun if you're inside the sun. Does he go stun immune when he gets to the 20 of the Wi-Fi charges also, or was it just that I was outside the sun? Which was it? Noob master. So I'm an Arcane 4, guys. Oh my god, expedition failed. God, we got to get that done sometime soon too, and I'm serious. Like, I do got to get onto that because I got other games we got to play. It's now cool enough out that with the fan at least, I can use the hood and we can do KOTOR too. So that's why you need the Red Guardian facepalm emote. I also want to take Red Guardian to rank 4. In fact, I kind of, with the has everyone seen the rewards from going to the brawl? The perpetual rewards. This was for them messing up, but they're these ones. So we get a generic 3 to 4. What is the most? Because I saw people complaining about that, how it wasn't fair that people who traveled to a whole other country, in some cases, and went to a trade show, basically, got better rewards than people who left their phone on overnight. Nothing against that Spidey fan, but just using that as an example. So I saw people complaining about that. So I wanted to do the least #man of the people, most toxic rank up with that rank 4 gem that I could do. And I was thinking potentially it would be Red Guardian, since he is a 100% actually paywalled champion. So I thought of doing that. I don't know. Plus I also like him and he's already like 600, so. It's because the protection node came back up and purified your stun. Oh, okay. So he doesn't go stun immune, right? That's yeah. Why, wait, did Command get banned? It's like a 24-hour ban. They're working it out with their legal team as far as like, because it brought to light a different issue, which was not the reason they got banned. But since it brought to light that other issue, they want to make sure everything's settled before they go forward with it. But they'll figure out one way or another how to get everything worked out. Who else do I want to ban here? I don't even know. I don't have her in my deck. Drops through restreaming, they tried and was against it. That technically wasn't actually the issue. But I'll let them, put out more information about that, basically. Yo, what's up, Shale-Main? How's it going? What's going on? Not gonna lie, one of the reasons I brought Phoenix to rank 4 instead of Carolina was the sun. But tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Looks like I've been gifted. You have by the darkness, Chris Gonzalez. Tis a true story. Tis a true story. They showed moobs and got banned. Ha! No. There'd be some much more muscular moobs than mine amongst those gentlemen, though, that's for sure. But damn, after such a big event, they got banned on Twitch. It's like a 24-hour thing, so nothing to worry about. I still maintain, it's not like they make advertising dollars for being on Twitch. I still maintain they should be on, like, YouTube just anyways, so. Let's mix it up. Drinking come singing. I've had one drink. It's funny when the command community officers posted on the forums blaming the players for the Twitch ban. I don't think I saw that. I don't think that's... I think you're probably not phrasing... Or there's probably some other details you're leaving out there, I bet. Oh, they got banned for replaying the stream? Why they had the replay in the title? No, that's no. Again, that's not actually why they got banned. They got a 24-hour ban, first of all. So not a big deal. Second of all, that's not the actual reason. I will let them discuss that, but that's, yeah. It's nothing to worry about. Everyone will get whatever rewards are coming to them. No big deal. It's actually hilarious. I mean, part of the issue is that it was Remembrance Day in Canada, which is the same as, I think, well, not the same, but like, you know, it's like Veterans Day in the United States. And they had just put on this huge $1 million production basically over the weekend. And everyone was like, you know, rightfully so, probably taking Monday off and Tuesday off, you know. And so it was just because of that kind of stuff that had they had, well, no, I can't even say that. I'll let them say, but it's yeah, no, it was not because of the replay, which is a different thing and might have been something that might have earned them the 24-hour ban, but that was not the actual reason. There's a different reason. You'll just have to wait, I guess, so to hear about that. Abby, you don't drink beer? Oh, I do for sure. I just don't in general. I don't like to feel bloated or pee that much, you know? So just generally speaking, I drink like hard liquor just for expediency. I just totally ran in the wrong time. And for some reason, she let me intercept her even though she had bar power. And now she gonna die. I think. Oh, well. Crap. I gotta get that intercept off though, okay. I paid no attention to where the card was either, so I might have it totally the wrong way. I didn't hit her because I thought she was gonna die, so I didn't like attack her when I could have right there. That's irritating. Rajat Kothari, hello. Jane is not main Thor. Real Thor needs some love. Last I knew, Jane was the real Thor for a while, so I don't know. As one who works in corporate communications, we have room for improvement on both sides. Yes. I thought, so Truth can vouch. I talked about it a little bit last night, but so Truth and I and Sanskrit and Truth, who else was there? I forget. We talked to Crashed and Zen. Well, I think it was Darkness. It was Darkness was there. Like we shut down the bar talking to them about things. Truth, how did you feel about that conversation? Because you know, you heard what I had to say, and we won't repeat everything we said, of course. But you know, I about the unknown error bug, about like where I did say that on a certain level, it doesn't matter if it's their fault or not. My enjoyment of the game will not go back up until some of that stuff is fixed. Like, how did you feel about that kind of stuff, you know? Golu, hello. Why Kabam Twitch ban, bro? I'll let them say it. Don't worry about it. 24 hours, not that big a deal. Everyone will get rewards. Don't worry about it. Abdel wasn't in Brawl, hence banned, we know. I don't even know if on the replay I was in any of that replay because I never paid attention to it. As seems to be tradition, the phrasing in the post wasn't great, but I think it's a stretch to be made in bad faith to say that he was blaming the players. I would totally not think that they were blaming the players. However, one thing I said to them was that should be my job at Kabam. I would love to have a job of just being like, Bruh, no, what? Don't title this Titan Selector, because people are gonna think Nexus, and that's not what you mean. And like, nobody caught this thing. I would love to be quality assurance for some of those kind of things. And a bunch of the command employees are like, it'd be really hard to catch all those kind of things. I'm like, I don't know, because if I only did that job, I don't know. Somebody should have caught a lot of that stuff. Why did I hit her? There's like no way she would have been crushed after 2 hits. What was that? Damn it. How did I already have gotten rid of the protection? Okay, that she was crushed and I should have used it better. Oh god, I should have definitely used it better. But how did that I guess I just had accidentally intercepted her and hadn't even realized it, so the protection came back up at the wrong time? Or was it, oh my god, really? She's gonna do it again. And I'll do it again, and I'll do it again. Why did I dash in? Just intercept with the L1, you dummy. I love that special intercepts never count for turning off the node either. It's always a fun thing. That was dumb. That was dumb. This event was a serious opportunity to build a bridge and make some big progress. Truth is one of the most patient and articulate conversationalists there is, by the way. I think so as well. It was very loud in there, though. I yapped about it a bit last night. I really enjoyed it and would love to build momentum off of it. Okay, good. Damn, I come back and you got quite the haul, Abdo. What up? Sway, how are you doing tonight? Good evening. Command just can't help but score in their own goal. Maybe at this point, it's say more about us that we stay here and watch it burn. So, Kenga Jenga, I used you two Kabam employees as an example of someone. I used you and Faust specifically as examples of people who were bringing a lot of negativity. And it's not we're having a back and forth conversation. It's very hard to do because I can just speak and you have to type. But about bringing a lot of negativity to like the streams because you're feeling very negative about things, which makes sense, right? But so like I can only read your text of what you're saying. Kabam just can't help but score in their own goal. I absolutely 100% agree. Maybe at this point it says more about us that we stay here and watch it burn. I absolutely agree up until the part where you say watch it burn. Because I don't think we are watching it burn. And what a thing that I think was brought to my attention, and you might have been here, I think last night to hear me talk about it a little bit, was just that if they do anything right, we give them credit for 3 days. And if they do anything wrong, hey guys, do you remember 12.0? Right? Everything bad lasts in our memory forever, but everything good, we only give them credit for a tiny little portion of time. They do own goals constantly. They fuck up all the time, right? Like I guarantee you everything's going to be bugged with Coliseum. It's just constant, right? This is an 11-year-old game, which is built on incredibly old code. Well, 11 years at least, where they switched from one engine to a different engine and have made some things where, like, again, it's better to underpromise and overdeliver than overpromise and underdeliver, right? They've talked about these kind of things. And I think that in fairness, and I hope that you would agree, we're not just a community who's sitting around to watch it burn, because I don't think it is burning. We are a community who needs to be a little more patient and realistic about things, so long as they continue to do things to listen and to prove it. And I have been a person who often feels very bitter about how long it takes them to listen and make changes and how long it takes them to prove it. But I will say, in general, I do think that they do usually show it, they do usually prove it, even if it takes a long time. So, yeah, I don't know. 12.0 was pretty bad, that's why we remember. It was terrible, right? But very few people who were around for 12.0 even work at the company anymore, right? You know? Someone needs to do it. I agree, most of the QA stuff seems fairly obvious that they consistently fail on. There are a lot of those things where, like, seriously, I would have been like, hey, anything that is going public, please just let me fucking look at. And I would have looked at that and been like, bro, you can't say Titan Selector. People are going to think Nexus. Like, it's super easy. And so Mike and Dave didn't catch that because they were doing all the stuff with the actual setting up of the live event, right? And whoever else might have been able to catch, like, they worked their absolute friggin' asses off to set up that live event. And they spent, you know, a very large portion of money. So one of my complaints that I've always had, and I've not specifically talked to them about this last time, and which I will bring up to them the next time I see them, and I will be seeing some of them relatively soon, actually, which is a different matter. But one of the things to talk about or think about is just that whatever budget they're spending on bug fixes or some of that QA stuff, it isn't high enough. It isn't high enough. So, you know, I would prefer that if I ever worked for Kabam, that it was to travel around the world and set up 6 meetups in different countries every year. But that's probably not realistic. The QA job is probably not realistic either, but yeah. After the undercover CEO thing didn't come off well at the end, I was a little turned off by it during the summit. Really? Okay, Mike, that is good to know. That is feedback that I will give to them. As I was experiencing that live, I got that impression, I will say. Because it feels a bit gimmicky. Like there's been a TV series Undercover Boss, right? You know? So I get that, and I kind of agree with you. However, I will say that from meeting him and oh god, why am I losing power? I will say overall, oh, I should put Jugs in the deck too. I forgot. It works against Cosmics because of MD. I will say that from having met him and everything, I don't bear him any ill will for that. He has never announced himself in all this time, and he genuinely, I think, was really... Like, that was kind of a last minute... Shit. I can't get an intercept. That was kind of a last minute thing where he asked the production team if they could have him do the crystal thing, and I think he genuinely just enjoyed that and was very sincere about that. And from talking to, like, Crashed and some of the other higher-ups and stuff, they say he's just a quirky, funny guy, and they like him quite a lot as a CEO, as a boss. So, well, he can't do that again, right? So I'm sorry that that didn't come off well to you. I think that witnessing that live, it also felt a little weird to me. It's like, do we applaud for this? Because, weird, you know? But that can't happen again. And if he wants to do more forward-facing stuff with the community, I would be in favor of that. So, you know. The speech at the end was very corporate. Right, he's the corporate CEO. The fact he was walking around unknown for 2 days is an action that shouldn't be ignored as long as it drives some actions. Yes, I do, because that part I do like. The undercover boss part, like, I get the gimmicky part of it that Mike is talking about, because I agree that it does feel that way to a certain extent. But I do think that he would have probably heard and been informed of a lot of things that, you know, wouldn't necessarily be things that the CEO would want to hear. And so I do think that that will have some impact for sure. Definitely. Simon told me I was the first one he talked to, and I don't remember what I said to him. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. Anyone else feel like they're just vibing in a lawn chair watching the neighbors fight during Kanga Abdo time? No disrespect to either of you. Well, I was responding to Mike too, so. Archangel best for this? Yeah, he might be. Even before whatever the corn guy's name was, Christopher Reeve was. Wait, we're talking about something completely different. So how did I get parried on that? Are you serious? Corn sweat? Oh god, dude. Really? David Cornsweat? Okay. Why are we all of a sudden having a Superman conversation? That's fine. We can switch over to that. I just think I missed the prompt. Oh god, no. Dude, I'm just missing intercepts right and left. Maybe I should go for light instead of medium. Bruh. Okay, there's protection again. Well, we got that off at least. Any chance this kills him? Come on, bro. Shit. Sidestepping mofo. Dude. He would have parried me again. Bro. Oh my god. Can you just die on this, please? Jeez, that's terrible. Terrible. Yeah, alright. One up, one down. One up, one down. Yo, what up, 1, 2? How's it going? I don't believe I spoke with Simon or saw him while he was undercover, but spoke with a ton of people and employees. Cheers to BJJ. Nah actually went out of his way to find Eclipse for me, which was appreciated. Nice, nice. Forums are a crazy place. Yeah, we don't go there. That's a ridiculous place. Stellar Forge is an excellent opportunity to bring in Stormbreaker Thor, but they chose Doom as my main dude, and they won't bring another new model, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, we can't always get what we want, right? Like, no one's ever going to be happy. So that's one thing we talked about a little bit too, because in general, if you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one, and it's a horrible thing. So sometimes you just got to be like, yeah, you know, it's not going to be everyone's favorite champion. I do like that they did their year trying out the idol champions. Obviously, I'm sure that didn't really do much for sales and also didn't do much for community sentiment. And so now Crashed was like, specifically, they got to be free to play acquirable, and let's do this. And I like that idea. I like going back to it. I had a really good time with the Deathless champs. So I think the Stellar Forge thing will be cool too. So Kanga, I did ask a few of your questions. I'll pin a message in the video tomorrow to update. I don't recall how thorough or direct the answers were, but at least one was asked for sure. Oh, Destroyer would be a good defender this meta. He's okay. Yeah. Didn't get a chance to speak with Nah on day one, but he saw me message in the Discord, my message in the Discord. So I got the opportunity to meet him on that day too. It was awesome. Then he made sure I got to meet Kabam Eclipse. It was really nice. Eclipse made Gladiator and Nah rebalanced Gladiator. Gotcha. I talked to Nah with Puppy and Jinx for, I don't know, 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes about meta, like, design for Battlegrounds and stuff. So that was kind of interesting. Beamer asked why Pixie Bell must have actually wanted me to answer this because she tagged me at the front of the message, which is fucking amazing. Thank you, Pixie, for once. Beamer asked why is Kanga mad, and I said because Henry Cavill isn't the #1 Superman and so forth. Okay, that's legitimately funny. That is legitimately funny. I love Henry Cavill. He was never the first #1 Superman. That'll always be Christopher Reeves. Bonjour. Okay, I'm gonna need an Maybelline09. Thank you for the first time chat on Twitch. Unfortunately, I only speak English. I think what you're saying, bonjour, comment on Fate pour les récompenses Summoner Fest. I think what you're asking is about like the Twitch drops and that kind of stuff. I don't know the details yet. They will put out a video when they have time. If you're using any subtitles for this to change it from English to French, I apologize for any French pronunciations that are just terrible. I was also told that if I say je ne parle pas français, that's not the right way to say that I don't speak French. So Google has lied to me. But they'll make it right no matter what it is. It was a long weekend for them putting on the production of the show. And also it was a holiday weekend. So they would have gotten some time off after that. And they have a 24-hour ban for some technicalities on Twitch. But one way or the other, they'll fix that. So basically everyone gets whatever it is that they need to get wherever they were at. They might just send out a code. They might just send out a huge compensation thing to everyone in the game. You never know. But it'll get fixed. I would say be a tiny bit patient with them on that because, you know, long weekend and that kind of stuff. So thank you for the first time chat. If anything you want to do to use like Google Translate or whatever to translate from French to English, I'll be happy to read it. I just am an uncultured American swine and I do not know. All I knew to do was to, like when I went to Paris, was to say non merci to the guys trying to tie a wristband on me at the bottom of the hill of the Sacré-Cœur. I was like, nah, get the hell away from me, bro. I'm not falling for that trick. So anyways, welcome aboard though. Beamer subscribed to Prime. They've subscribed for 9 months, currently on a 9-month streak. Let's freaking go, Beamer. No breaks in your subscriptions with Prime. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Google says they said, hello, how do we get the Summoner Fest rewards? Well, hopefully subtitles gave you that answer. Hopefully. So. Why are they adding Purple Star-Lord to MCSC instead of reworking old Star-Lord? So there's a chase champion. So there's something to chase. If in the game, if we don't have something to chase, the game kind of sucks, honestly. So it's just the new chase thing. They might eventually rework old Star-Lord too. All old champions will probably eventually get reworked, but in the meantime, it's just something to chase, same as way the death list of the idols were. So Foresight is a cool node because it rewards exceptional gameplay, but it doesn't punish normal gameplay. Intercept protection is a bullshit node because of it. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I don't like it. Kevin re-upping his membership. I got my keg. Let's go. Cheers to you and Beamer. Cheers to Darkness for, I believe, a French explanation. So thank you over there, Darkness, doing the Lord's work, or if he was French. Yeah, Kevin, a member for 12 months. He's got his keg. You know how many times, kabam, Kevin, I wanted to, like, I'd see him and just want to do the shout the thing of the Kevin, you know, like the that they use on the live streams from Home Alone. I never did. I didn't really talk to Kevin very much. So of the two people who do like some of the harder content, my understanding is Kevin usually and Stuart. And I didn't talk to Kevin. I did talk to Stuart a bit. I talked mad shit to Stuart, so he was very nice. Omelette du fromage. Who could say no to an omelette du fromage? Seriously. I got some eggs I need to use. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to throw them at the delivery guys who... Well, I'll give them to my neighbor to throw them at the delivery guys. For being loud and obnoxious. But thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Beamer. Both of you. Much appreciated. Crazy Canuck, I see you saying stuff too. I appreciate it. Does that mean you are a Quebecois Canuck? But still, bro, what's the point when we have the same exact champion in the game, just rework Star-Lord? The point is we have chase champions. I don't know how else to explain that to you. Like, we have regular Thanos and we have Deathless Thanos, right? Like, I like having variants of different characters. If you don't like having variants of different characters, that's totally fine. But again, I think that would fall under that category of you can't make everyone happy all the time, and nor should you try. So maybe this is an area where you would just rather have regular Star-Lord release as a 7-star and rework to be better, and I would as well. I agree with you on that. But I also enjoy having different variations of Star-Lord, or different, you know what I mean? Like, think about how many different spider characters we have in the game. I like having the different characters. Maybe that's not your thing, but hopefully there are other areas of the game for you that you find enjoyable, so that that area that you don't find enjoyable doesn't detract from it too much, you know, if that makes sense, I would say. Do I need him or do I go you? I maybe should have taken more defenders. We have like 5 Deadpools, multiple. We have a few. Kevin and the Stewart minions. I don't know. Old Star-Lord would probably be too strong. Imagine the crit damage of a 7-star rank 4 even after just a 50-hit combo. Then imagine over 200. Kavam wouldn't allow it. I think at some point they will, for sure. How you doing, Juan? What's going on? Banana. What about a banana, Cashew? Wait, am I thinking of the same Stewart? How would I describe Stewart? Stewart is a white guy, very nice. Looks pretty young, dark hair, no mustache, no beard. When we got to that place where you weren't at first, I sat down next to him and kind of like randomly said some stuff, and he was very quiet. And I said I was annoying him, and then we went away, and then later on I saw him again, and he said something about, no, I just need the drinks in me or something. And then later on he was totally talkative. So yeah, no, Stuart was very nice. I like Stuart. He's been on streams and stuff before too, so you would definitely see him on streams and probably recognize him from that. Oh, that worked well. No, okay, cool. Oh, wait a minute. Can I totally not get power this way? Oh, I can. Shit. Okay. Well, I should probably maybe have not been as risky, but I totally could. Why did knocking him down there not... Oh, God. Why... I knocked him down. Why didn't that take away any charges from him? That's kind of booty cheeks. Oh my God, really? Okay, well, that's a doable fight. I didn't do it well, but I could. Yeah, he was very awesome. One of my favorite people from the weekend. Stuart or who? Was there any info about Kabam thinks a balanced champ is? Are they trying to balance for BGs or for war or for Everest content? EQ, we can only do 1 fight per champ now. I did not talk to them about that specifically. No, I did not. There was conversations about the balance program and so forth, but no. And I did bring that up to them though, actually, Kangadrangga, because you stood out in my mind about that and why the balance program should have been labeled like a balance for a champion balance one rather than an overall balance program. So yeah, I did bring that. I made that point to them. I don't remember all the details of that conversation about like what other thing, because like, you know, a lot of those conversations, to be honest, we're in a bar and I was drinking and we're, you know, going back and forth about stuff. So Dr. Curse Inc., do we get the Twitch rewards from live? You will eventually I don't know if the stream's back up yet. It's been taken down. They had some technical like terms of service violation stuff. So they had like a 24-hour ban. They should get it back up, but I don't know if it is yet. But either way, they will fix it, like definitely. So they might just have to fix it by sending out a compensation package in game or something, or a compensation package to anyone who has their Twitch. You know, that's actually would make sense if anyone who has their Twitch account linked to just send it to those people. I should actually suggest that to them. But as of right now, we gotta wait. Give it some time. They'll have to fix it. Stuart is here. Not that one. What up, Sanskrit? How's it going? Why did I dash back? Thank you. There's no reverse controls on this champion. That was some bullshit. That was just straight up effed input. Great. No, well, okay. Well, we got rid of it at least. Actually, this might not be that bad. I don't know how many charges I had. He's got enough that he won't miss me now. Thought I might have gotten parried going in there. I was feeling pretty late on that. I really kind of need to win this one because I don't have anything for round 3 too much. God, dude, too much power. Shit. Come on, bro. Okay, this should be good. Yeah. I don't know if it's fast enough. We'll see. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. Is Cassandra worth rank 2 if she's not awakened? I don't know how bad she needs the awakening, honestly. Because I had 2 mutant gems, so I just awakened her. I think she wants to be awakened. I think she wants to be high sig for damage. I think. We can look at it right now, actually. So Star-Lord rework would not be super hard. Just add his Mantis team up into his base kit and make SP1 have 100% stun chance. SP3 adds any combo lost back in the combo meter and is locked after 400 hits. And since he is tech, they could make his gun do all the effects against mutants. I mean, I like that too. Yeah. Anything we think of like that you think would not be too bad is much more difficult than you imagine it to be, I would say, because there's like so many different things to take into effect and so much balance stuff, which is not necessarily part of what they call the balance program or like what Kanga Django was talking about, but that would be part of balance. So like, because I often say like, just make Omega Red relevant again by giving him the Saber 2 synergy in his base kit, right? You know, but there's just reasons why they can't do that just straight away. And then also there's reasons why they don't want to do it necessarily that way so that they can still sell the champion again. You know what I mean? Like they want to, like anybody who they rework, they want to rework with a little more than that. So it like makes it a little more enticing for someone to actually spend money to pick them up, basically, which is understandable. So that's what should be fixed with replay. If they fix it, time a double compensation. I will suggest them about the Twitch thing. I don't know, but I didn't want to bug them about it too much today just because like everyone is doing that. So it's good. She needs awakening high seg. Yeah, I think so, right? Cassandra doesn't have a falter, does she? No, she does not. Well, but her stun thing. Oh, so you're talking about oh yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it would not have, Nick wouldn't have, maybe he still would have been stunned. I think you're right. I think I was thinking of falter. Yeah, you're right, or miss. That does make sense. Dr. Curse Inc. What are you doing? I pulled her. I think she's insane, but not duped her. Yeah, why was that message not allowed? Why did I have to say Nick couldn't miss her? Yeah, no, I was just thinking the wrong thing, I think. So, let's see what it does though here. Champion info. When Cassandra would inflict a personal neuroshock, she deals a burst of energy damage. Yeah, so it's big time for damage. While channeling, reduce incoming damage from non-special attack 3 hits. Yeah, that's a pretty big thing too. When inflicted with bleed, refresh Cassandra's 3 oldest personal. Yeah, it's you definitely want her awakened. I think rank 2 is fine. I think rank 3 is probably fine too. But you definitely want her awakened, and you want to get her sigged up as quick as you can too. So Casanova is fine unduped. Yeah, I think I'd rank 3. I don't think I'd rank 4. I think I'd rank 3. Anyone know if we can ascend our current rank or just future 7 stars? I am the storm that's approaching. As far as I understand, no. And I think that's some people's complaint. There will be the same way how the Titan pool was different than the base pool upon release, and like how only certain ones went in there. Like, my understanding is that we will not immediately be able to ascend our current roster. We will only be able to ascend new champions we get, much like getting new Titan champions. And then as time goes on, we will add champions to collectives that we already have that can be ascended. But I think, unless I'm mistaken, immediately speaking, it'll only be the new champions which will be ascendable. To give some motivation for, like, you know, spending on them or whatnot. But then as time goes on, we'll be able to ascend champions we already have. Eventually, all 7 stars will be ascendable, is my understanding of it. But only the newer ones to start with, which I think is a fair-ish complaint, I think, from the community about that. But I also think it's understandable because, you know, well, understandable for the same monetization reasons for anything else in the game, I think. So, basically. Cassandra is fantastic without it, but for her to really lock down her targeted matches, Yelena Bullseye, she wants to be awoken. Okay. When I think of champion balance, it's impossible for me not to think of League of Legends, which had to significantly slow down its champ release schedule once it reached around 100, and we are way past that. Their model is built on releasing 2 new champions a month. It's not going to change, so, you know, don't worry about it. I remember one. I mean, like, just, you know, if that's the thing that makes you want to stop playing, because like that's not going to change. It's just definitely not going to change. I remember watching KT1 do his item list Star-Lord run live. Those were some fun times. I did mine, and it was definitely not item list, but I remember using Star-Lord back in the day. I think I used a rank 4 6-star to do Realm of Legends. Yeah, night all. All right, Micah, have a good night. Can we go back to those days? Nope, we can't. And that'd be the area where I and Azkaban most likely disagree about, because they will still clearly have no intention of slowing down. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. So balance will always be secondary. They define balance in a different way than you do, I think. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Why are we ascending champions at rank 4? Well, we probably get rank 4 or 5 champions pretty soon. Just to extend the life of 7 stars, because, you know, Ghost Dog was in here earlier tonight, right? Ghost Dog quit when 7 stars were released. They don't want to release 8 stars and have more people quit. So why are we ascending them before they hit their max rank? Because Ascension is going to be different this time around than it was with 5 and 6 star and 4 star champions. It's going to be a different type of Ascension, basically. And because we're not getting 8 stars in that same time, it'll change how that comes out. And then the main thing that will also change things, the way I understand it, is the collectives part, right? Because they don't have everything set with collectives as far as what collectives will do exactly. But their collectives will be a motivation for, like, that offer that came out today, right? Where have 100+ rank 2 champions or whatever, right? I think that's part of the collectives thing, or will be going forward, because you will want to have a bunch of champions in a particular collective ranked up, and that will give you bonuses for other stuff. That'll be different from Ascension or from just regular ranking of your champions. So, like, it gives them a bigger area to play with, and they're not settled on exactly what all of those things are going to be. The idea is hopefully that they will see at first what works and what doesn't work, and take feedback from the community, and then can change things going forward based on that kind of feedback they get. If you're ending, Max is on. Well, hey, if you want to go see Max, that's fine, but I'm not ending. I'm pouring another drink. So I will be here, and I will continue answering questions. when we're done, we can raid Max. If you'd prefer to go and hang out with Max already, well, you can feel free to do that, because I love Max as well, and I spent as much time as I could hanging out with Max, although I owe him a breakfast and I wasn't able to buy him one because of how early Kabam did everything. But I'm going to pour a drink real quick. So, yeah, I'm happy. See, this is what I think a big part of the brawl is bringing all this information, because like I said last night, while Darkness and I and Truth and Sanskrit were able to close down the bar talking to Kabam employees, it's just physically not possible for everyone in the community to get to have that opportunity. And if you did get to have that opportunity, even though Truth and I and whatever were very upfront and very vocal about things we didn't like and weren't because, you know, they were like, so you're happy with us doing new things? We're like, yeah, we're happy with you doing new things, but there's no amount of new things that you can ever do that'll make me happy in comparison to the bugs that you seem to not be able to fix, right? So it's not like we were like, you know, we were being honest about it. We're being honest about how the way we feel and about what makes us want to spend money on the game and what doesn't, right? But no one will, very few members of the community will actually get to have that opportunity. So since me and Truth and whoever did get to have that opportunity, I want to bring as much of that information to you as I can, and also bring a lot of that sincerity that I think they showed about how they feel and the game they make, and then some of that excitement about stuff, you know? I only found out during the breakfast that Sanskrit isn't your real name. Blew my mind. Actually, that was more like late lunch, whatever. What? Huh? Sound to me like they'll pick champions for Ascension based on whatever their criteria for balanced gameplay is. Then you have to pull a token for those champions in order to use dust on them. I don't know. That might have been something you heard that I didn't. So, Miguel Carvajal, what's up? Collections look nice. I just wish we got more mid-low tier catalysts, or they get more devalued so we can rank 2 a lot of our 7 stars, or rank 5 our 6 stars. I think that is happening over time. Sure. Dang, I owe Max coffee too. I have a decent breakfast. Stem Reach, hello. Thanks for the first time chat over on Twitch. I like that they're keeping it at 7 stars. Just started playing this year. It's been a hard road to get to the 7 star. I still have to grind to get more and level them up. I've been playing for a decade. You got no idea, brother. Welcome to the community. We'll be here for you. I will be here to answer any questions I can and help out as much as I can. And this is a very helpful community. You're already in the right place if you want to play this game and have a really good time playing it in any kind of a serious manner. The best thing you can do is find YouTube or Twitch or whatever and get information from the community. 100%. So, cheers. Like a crystal pool with those individual tokens, and you have to roll for the tokens for each champ. I'm not 100% sure on that, Kevin. I don't know. Same. I wasn't ready for a big kick in the nuts. So glad they announced Ascension instead of 8 stars. Yeah, I think we'll. So in the CCP, we've known about that we had like a conference, like a call kind of thing a month or 2 ago. So we've known about that for a little while. And I think basically the reaction from all the CCP members was pretty positive to that too. So, you know, I think they felt pretty comfortable going forward with that. Peters didn't even know that I was Scarco. Can you not dead name people, please? Jesus Christ, Stuart. God Lord. Kind of wish they just had the base characters and then you earn shards to increase the star level of the character. So again, a lot of these things too are going to be the wait and see kind of thing, right? Because I don't know the exact details. And like, I didn't pay a whole shit ton of attention to the Coliseum kind of stuff and a lot of that kind of stuff, because realistically speaking, when it happens, I'm going to have to deal with it and dive into it, but I'm not going to know exactly how everything works until I do that. And I would rather it was in game and we have the bugs and we whatever, you know, before I actually try to like inform people or tell people about it, because I just don't know how how things are going to play out until I actually see them. So in that case, I'm like a wait and see kind of person, which then always makes me think about the Scrubs episode of the wait and see tribe and how, yeah, so yeah. If anyone gets that reference, which probably most of you don't. Twin Elijahs, I've seen your name in there, but I don't know if I said hi yet. How you doing? Abdo, how do you know if you have a good idea? I don't think you do immediately. In life, in general, I think you don't know until you see it in practice. And if in practice things work out and it makes people happy, then I think it's pretty safe to say you have a good idea. Up until that point, I don't know, honestly. That's why I want to wait and see on stuff. Thank you, of course, yeah. Bak Tahwar, what's up, dude? How's it going? Talking to Pete. So the same script, no joke. The entire room went. Oh yeah, dude. I wish we had gotten that on camera. That was so funny. That was such a good moment. Such a good moment. Brent, hello. So, with your honest opinion, you a little excited for next year? Because I'm being real. So. No. Bren. I'm not excited for, I'm guessing Scrubs is a doctor show. Yes, Beamer. I'm not excited for next year. That's not how I would phrase it. Because I don't know of anything next year that's coming other than bases or fortresses, because that's what they are, basically, right? I'm not excited in that way. Like, I'm excited for next year, specifically 2026. Oh shoot. What I would say is that I'm excited for is the contest in general. I would say that I'm excited for the game in general and the direction of things and how they're going and how I would say Kabam has listened. And I'm excited for the fact that I already knew this. Honestly, shit. I already knew this from like going to the Brawl last time and just having other interactions and stuff, that they love the game they make and they're very serious about it, right? So I already knew that kind of stuff. God damn it. I'm playing this so horribly. I should probably not be trying to talk while I'm doing this, honestly. Honestly, again. But I'm just more excited for the game overall rather than saying I'm specifically excited for anything in 2026. If that makes sense. I'm excited for the fact that I think I'm still going to want to play this game in 2026. Please, can this kill before the protection comes back up? So if that, you know, in general, I'm just excited about the direction of the game and what we've got going on, but it's not like I know of something really cool that's happening in 2026, I guess, if that makes sense. I love Dracula. Peters, yes. Appreciate it. And Rhino ban. Did someone ban Rhino? Rhino's a jerk. I'm all right. Theory, I've seen your name in there too. I didn't say hi to you. Good evening, I think. Not, I think good evening, but I think I didn't say hi to you. I'm all right saving literally everything for Cosmic Doom, and he'll be my first rank 5. Okay. By the time he comes around, since it's the whole year chase, we might already have a couple of rank 5s by that, so I don't know if that's necessary, but fair enough. If Beamer doesn't know Scrub Show, take the wrench away. I should have taken it away when he talked about the soup jars, but that's a different story. Alliance Bases 2.0, they skipped right over 1.0, kind of like Lefty skipping right over his 4th annual award show. Oh my god. Brutal. Brutal. I don't know if he's still awake to hear that one. I hope so. Oh, you know who I love? Bitter. What a guy. I do love Bitter too. Yeah, Bitter is super nice. crap, mother. Yeah, okay. This is where I would have put my intercept if I had one. Oh my god. I was kind of trying to throw this around, but not like this hard. I get the intercept, but I forgot it was the 15th hit. I am strongly considering ranking up Gentle too. I mean, he is very bald, so there's that. Well, guess they don't gotta worry about the 15 hits. How did that not get rid of the protection? That was absolutely an intercept. What? What? Well, that's some bullshit. I heard that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Lefty, go to bed. What are you doing up so late? That's okay. I'm not your mother. Stay up as late as you want to. Damn. Crap. What did I see? Surprising. I don't like that I'm not excited for anything. Really don't want to quit. I love this gaming community. One, and I think that if you got to go to the brawl, you would be excited for stuff. Like, genuinely. I think you can't go and not be excited. What up, Srijan Chatterjee? How's it going? I think there's going to be things that you're going to find fun. And yeah, I don't think that you can not be excited if you went. And that's what I mean by it's unfortunate that everyone can't go. But like I said, I'm excited about the direction of the game. Even if there's not like, I'm super excited about this thing. Like a lot of times people were asking me like at the event, Mr. Flibble or Acme Anime Bobby or whomever, different people were like, are you gonna go do the beat the boss? Are you gonna go do this? I'm like, yeah, I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm just here, I'm hanging out, I'm enjoying the people around me. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not super worried about, did you do this? Did you do that? Right? And that's part of what I mean about, really, dude? You know, not being excited about anything in particular for 2026, because like that's just not my thing exactly. I don't need to be super excited about any one thing in particular. Do I have reverse control? I do. Okay. Sweet. Thanks for pushing me out of that. It's more just a matter of like in general, I'm excited to know that things feel like they're in the right hands, I guess, in a way. Shit, damn it. I did one too many hits. One too many lights. I wasted that completely. Which, like I said, kind of was a thing I already knew. To a certain extent, right? Like, because I already talked to plenty of the devs. I've already been friendly with them, and I know that they love the game they make. They play the game, and they're trying to do the best they can. It's just that after how negative things have been in the wider community, and after how negatively I was feeling about a lot of things, it's nice to go and get that re-upping in person, if that makes sense. So, for sure. Why is the soup jar thing even a thing? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's weird talking about your soup jar. Thermos literally calls them food jars on their website. Okay. Let's call them soup jars because I don't put anything other than soup in them. They're designated soup containers. Yeah, let's So we shouldn't talk about it. I shouldn't have said anything because you're only going to dig your hole deeper. Crazy Davey, hello. Hi, sir. For you, who is the strongest hero in MCOC? I don't know. That's kind of thing. Thanks for the first time chat over on Twitch. It's not really a way that I view the game because this is a game of using the right tool for the right job. So every champion is a different tool that you can use for a different job, right? Strongest overall, you could still say Hercules if he was a 7-star. You could say maybe Onslaught. You know, there's all sorts of different champions who could maybe go there now. But because they're not all 7 stars, I think it's very hard to say this is the one character. And it's not a game about get this one character and you win the game. Herc, if you're newer. I will say if you have Hercules doing Alliance Quest and that kind of stuff, and a lot of the early content, yeah, it is actually. You can do a lot of that, which is why he's not a 7-star, is because, you know, he does make a lot of things a little bit easy. So, yeah. Kind of the problem with the game. We're just here. What's up, Chewy? How do you do? I'm glad you're alive. How's it going? It's good to see you, brother. What's actually the point of high evolutionary? Prestige. Prestige and band bait. I can't intercept to save my life. You got used to those intercepts with Ghost. I think the game definitely has a lot more coming in 2026. They just don't announce stuff this early. I think a ton of stuff will happen. More rank up, materials, new Necropolis type stuff, a new mode, chase, etc. Well, you know, I actually will say that. So I didn't say that at first, but I do like the whole Stellar Forged Champions thing. I wish it was one word instead of 2. Just because I'd rather be saying Stellar Champions rather. In fact, I might just say Stellar going forward. But that's the nitpickiest of little complaints. In general, I am excited to have a new chase champion kind of thing, the same as Deathless was, that does not involve any aspect of monetization the way that the idols did. So I'm excited about that, I will say, for sure. Rank 4 Serpent cooked in 46 seconds with Dracula, full yellow bar. Do you get more points for that? Is this in Battlegrounds or is this somewhere else? Was he a 6-star rank 4? Don't worry about it. Who, what? Oh, you're Serpent you're fighting against? So this is Battlegrounds you're talking about, okay. Herc was my go-to champion early gameplay, but I haven't used him for anything after getting to Act 7 and getting more 7 stars. I still use Herc for AQ. They're just easy. I want to spend as little time as possible in AQ. He allows for that. If I was not running recoils most of the time for grinding units in the arena, then I probably would use Cole Obsidian or someone who is fine without, you know, if you're not running recoils, but he's not good with recoils, so. Best champion is Tigra. She's up there. In the right hands. Best champ is Wasp. Okay. Yoda Faust, how are you doing? Good evening. I like that we got reveal of champs to 5 months from now. Yeah, Blue Marvel we've wanted for a while. So hopefully that'll be cool for sure. I'm good, trying to love the game again after having a full-time job, but it's kind of hard. Suck it, by the way, for kicking me out of 4 BGs, dingus. Hey man. You know it wasn't what I wanted, but also what had to be done, so, you know. But I do miss you. I had to kick Ghost, dude. Ugh. I had to kick Ghost too, man. First time members, sucks. Or like basically from the start, you know. Kitty Pride might be right up there with Herc. Agreed. Yeah, she's very good champion for sure, for sure. But yeah, full-time job takes away a lot of time from playing the game. I'm getting to do this thanks to Mike and everyone else who's sent over support tonight, you know. I'm only getting a chance at this. God damn it, I shouldn't have rerolled. because of the support you guys send over, because you hitting the like button, because of doing, you know what I mean, like that kind, whatever that kind of stuff is. And we're gonna play other games on the channel quite a lot. I'm gonna do basically till the end of the year. I'm gonna do as much as I can to stream as much as I can, and make content, whatever. And then going forward, you know, this is my full-time job. This is the only thing I have to do, and full-time is questionable, I would say. In terms of, you know, it's hard for you guys when I stream for 2 hours to see all the other stuff that I do in a day. And it's hard for me to feel like I'm doing everything I need to do or want to do in that day too. It's always, I saw someone recently talking about closing your loops. And when you have too many things open, you need to close those loops so you can feel better and have less stress in your life, right? And I that resonated with me, even if it's like a cheesy corporate kind of saying thing, right? Just because there are so many freaking things that I just feel like are constantly hanging over my head. God, dude, really? Really? Over my bald Cassandra getting slapped head. And why did I try to go for a stun when she had 1 bar power? That was dumb. Okay, good stuff. And the protection came back up, and I intercepted her with my L2, but it didn't count. And I don't have the spacing down on that, so I fucked that up. Great. Well, we could screw this up more than we already have, but not a lot. Oh, and I got intercepted. Nope, I guess. Okay, there's definitely a level I can screw it up a lot more. Never mind. I was mistaken. Throw your shit! I'm so dead. This is, as Juan would say, a fight of all time. One of the fights of all time. Great. That was great. Great. I'm a newbie player. Any tips to get strong? Crazy Davey, keep hanging out on streams. Keep hanging out on streams. Keep asking questions. There is so much information over on YouTube and videos and that kind of stuff. And this community is excellent and will help you out as much as they can. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Like tons of stuff. Tons of people willing to help you out. But yeah, just be around. You've already done the best thing you can do by finding YouTube, by finding Twitch. And the majority of the community is on YouTube just because people make guide videos, right? You can't have those on Twitch. I stream on Twitch as well. Some of us do, a few of us do. But yeah, just be around and ask questions. As far as like any specific one thing to do, no, not really, honestly. Just watch guides. Go to MCOC Noob or MCOC Encyclopedia if you need guides for act content. I guess one thing I would say would be to always try to do the highest level of content that you can do without using a bunch of revives or resources. And if you get to the point where you're using a bunch, then stop and go back and do some earlier stuff. Focus on content which is not permanent, as in like monthly event quest kind of stuff. For sure. Because permanent content, obviously, permanent. You got plenty of time to work on it. Shit. God, dude. Okay, I'm just doing terribly now. But yeah, you're already in the right place. Okay, sweet. Tried to hit my striker. Went well, obviously. don't know. I didn't get that intercept. Okay, let's. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing just excellently here. Oh my god, I cannot believe she let me intercept her. Miracle I even finished that fight. When we are getting magic, don't know, Beamer, didn't they say they were reworking her and putting her in the Radiant Store, or did I imagine that? No, they are. I think they said it wouldn't be till 2026, though. Where are you on the game so far? Okay, you're asking them. Okay. Turn off global too. Yes, actually, that is, we joked about that on our road trip. That is 100% my first tip to anyone playing the game. Turn off global chat immediately. This is the story of a girl. She was born and wanted to drown the whole world. I like it. And while she looks so good, I'm totally off the tone on that though. How? She looks so good in Deadpool movies. Absolutely love her. When she put her fingers through my thing, strike or intercept in this economy, it never fucking counts for. It's pissed me off so bad, dude. An intercept is an intercept. We all know what an intercept is. It's so irritating that striker intercepting or special dude, what the fuck? I think it's just me. Maybe I'm on my third drink, so maybe I'm like starting to slow down on reaction time. But the fact that they don't count as intercepts for all the nodes is always very irritating. Jesus. Well, why? Where was my... Dude, I hit my special after he hit my block and I was unstoppable and nothing happened. That's excellent. I'm gonna set my phone down. I'm probably doing better. Alright. Red Sam, hello. What up, C9 Karma? I'm live at its lab. What up, B Whitesides? How's it going? Good evening. Seriously, this is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how I thought I was gonna get power or do anything anyways, but sorry, I just needed a minute. I just needed a minute. Vegapunk, if you ever see this, GG's, man. I don't know how bad it was, but Oh my god. What's the deal with Prowler not incinerating on heavies? Bug fix, too much OP-ness? He's doing just fine for me, Chewy. Remember, they have to not have any power. Abdev, you got the top milestones to the BG anniversary. Yeah, I have. I'm sure. But my score for the Alliance is not very good, I think. Because I was using a lot of energy. It's actually part of like the energy being out of whack. I burned it at the beginning of streams just to get rid of it. And then I'm like not using Elder Marks. I'm like, what the hell? But the solo one, 6,000 some points, so I'm good with that. The Alliance one, though, yeah, I still got another 75k to get just to get to our minimum. Our minimum is 400k. Oh, Sora, buddy. Royal's on a cruise. She ain't, no. Legs is okay and Arcade are okay because they joined halfway through the season or later. But Royal and Sora, noob. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is my advice good? Do you have anything to add? Beamer, I was not reading it. I would use champions you are not super good with and watch some videos on their gameplay loop and just practice with them in Realm of Legends. Just do it as fast as you can. Try not to take damage. I don't really play BGs, but this is how I got better at the game in general. That's a good way of doing it. I would say, though, in general, I would just continue to play things that get you rewards more than that, rank up materials and stuff for in terms of things to do, I would say, rather than just doing Realm of Legends over and over again. But there's a Zode and then there's this. You should give it a name. I don't even know. Still counts. It does, Enslane. It does. Definitely does. Ab does the most spectacular matches in BGs. Always drama. That's the one thing that, like, why the replay on Twitch I'm kind of bummed about is because I want to watch it. I don't know if they put it up on YouTube already. I haven't checked. But like being there this is the thing I would say about that I was very surprised about the first Battle Realm Brawl that we went to and why I would love it if they could host it every year, but it does cost them a lot of money to put on. Right. And one of the reasons that they might potentially be able to do it every year, but I'm not saying they are going to be able to, would be that they can do it at Vancouver, which sucks because I would love for them to be able to travel and do it in New York and do it in San Diego Comic-Con, do it in India because there's tons of Indian viewers, do it, you know what I mean? Like do it around the world. But one of the reasons they're able to do it and save a bunch of money, especially this year, is they put it on at their offices. And it still is a huge production. It still is like $1 million, thing that they do. And, a very big deal they spent a lot of money on, right? But they saved a lot of money by doing it at their offices in Vancouver. And so it always does suck that can't be worldwide and so forth. But I would rather that it was just in Vancouver and they save that money and we get it every year rather than having it be every 3 years and they did it in other places. You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is watching it live and watching Liam and Andy compete at that very end and have it go 7 matches. It was like cinematic. They couldn't have done it any better. They couldn't have wished for anything better with how it went. Like it was exciting. It was so much fun. And the first time the brawl happened, that was the thing where like I'd been to meetups a couple times before. Like Brian had hosted a couple meetups at that point. And so I was just super excited for the meetup aspect of it and meeting all the people from the community. But like I didn't know what to think of the actual brawl itself. And then seeing in person that first time, I was like, shit, this is really freaking exciting, And then this time around, the first day, a lot of the people were not in the seats watching as much because there was all the other stuff that you could be doing. And I kind of hated that. And I asked Mike about it. And he was like, no, the last day we're going to shut down the other stuff so that everyone will be in the seats. And it does make a huge difference to just actually have that audience who is just focused in and you don't have to hear the wheel spinning in the background and whatnot. Like it was, dude, I love it. It's super exciting. So very, very, very cool. I watched League World Finals same day as the Brawl Finals. It's a trailer behind a tractor for the normal cruise. What? Call it the Abyss because I can't count how many times I've gotten to GC that way. What, with the quit out? Meh. Oh, I probably should do you instead. Whoops. Crap. Could you read mail for the new side quest to see how we earn the stuff to get into it? I deleted it on accident. And what's up, Abdo? What up, J-Dog? Yeah, we can look at that. I don't actually understand the side quest either, so I will be happy to check that out for you. How you doing, man? What's going on? It was like watching a sports game. It was a good show for the first time viewer. Absolutely, and that's why I want them to be able to show it on the replay and not have it fucked up, you know? But yeah, it's so much fun. I truly enjoyed the finals and some of the other matches just as much as the World Series is amazing. Okay, let's calm down. No, I would say yes, but I was in person at it, you know? But yeah, anything like that you're like pumped about and having a good time and involved in, and like, you know, I think that there's obviously a very huge difference, right? God, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Just let me intercept you, dude. I guess I have to do something else. Why was he auto block me on that? Oh my god, bro. I have no idea what this guy does. Can I just intercept him one time? No, I can't. I guess it's because I tried a medium, so I can't get away with that medium? Okay. It's, you know, anyone who doesn't understand baseball is not going to have as good of a time watching the World Series, but because it is the World Series and the tension and the drama about it, and if you're around like a baseball fan, you're going to get some of that and you're going to absorb some of that, and it's going to be awesome, right? Similarly speaking, if you don't know what's going on in MCOC, you're not going to be as excited about the brawl and that kind of stuff. But I do think there's an element of that where if you're watching with someone who is excited and who does know what's going on, who is whatever, you could be, you know, similarly excited. What up, Haley? How you doing? What's going on? Side quest is super simple. It's just beat the clock. I didn't get touched. Okay. I love that I could watch from the other side of the world. Absolutely. For real though, it's like watching a different game than what I play. Tilapia winning a match, just pairing with Betsy. Nuts. Dude, Tilapia was like a dark horse favorite, you know? Yeah. And it's so fun because like, after those matches happened, I was going up to Andy or Lags or Liam or Cantona and just being like, dude, what's up? You did great. You did like talking to people. Like it's fun because, you know, we all met each other. We all hung out and it was like, dude, it was so much fun. Grave 1, there's a lot of drops, but I don't know how to get them. As far as I know, still, thank you for the first time chat on Twitch. As far as I know, it is busted at the moment because they had like a terms of service violation on Twitch. So they had like a 24-hour ban. It should be fixed soon, but is not fixed yet. So hang tight. Within the week, there will be more communications either on the forum or if you come back to my stream, I should know more tomorrow night, that kind of stuff. And who should I watch? Well, either like as far as I know, it's not streaming on Twitch right now, right? Because if it was back up, then you should watch that. But I don't think that as far as any other content creators for MCOC, you'll be getting anything, right? What you should do is be patient for like tomorrow or the next day to find out what happens. I guarantee you they will make it right, whatever they have to do. If it's a matter of sending out a promo code or a matter of pulling the data of everyone whose Twitch account is linked to their MCOC account, they can send it out that way, you know, they'll fix it however it is that they have to fix it. But for the time being, the only thing I would say is be patient because they had a long weekend in Canada with putting on the production for sure. And then it was also a holiday weekend, and then they kind of had this... Dude, why? I did not want to do that. Can you just throw your goddamn... Throw it. Dude, fucking throw your shit. Good lord. Yeah, I would just say mostly be patient. It's like that was a striker intercept. That doesn't count for anything. Okay. I'm amazed I got that done. That's not terrible. Ooh, that was not terrible. I could make a short out of that, except that I said fucking shit a couple times. Oh. On Drop it says they'll finish 15th of November. I hope they fix it. No, don't worry about it, man. They'll definitely fix it. That's one of those things where I find, and this is not a criticism of you, Grave One, at all. It's one of those things where I feel like a lot of people worry about stuff that they don't need to, I think. And some of that just comes from maybe not having played the game for that long, or maybe being younger, or having an experience that is, you know, that's interesting. Yeah, the thing is, overall, whenever they promise some kind of rewards, they'll fix it so they make sure you get them. No worries about that. Everyone keeps banning Dracula. Well, that's good. He's not that good, right? So, this is ban bait. I just realized something. We probably getting Cosmic Doom the same time Doomsday is coming out. I don't know when the date of the movie's supposed to come out, but I assume that that is also a reason why they're going with that character. Yep. Sweet. Let's get intercepted by Black Cat right away. By the way, and like, unless your Black Cat's like Sig 200, probably don't put her down on defense. Oh shit. Come on, not bro. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? She took like half my health on that. You dirty frickin' Black Cat. I intercepted her twice just fine, and then she wouldn't let me intercept her when it was time to, like, dude, are you freaking kidding me? That could have been the easiest fight of all time. That could have been the easiest fight of all time. For the new fantastic side quest, you earn 3 enter tokens each week. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to. We're gonna go look at that. And you can restart the quest and it doesn't take a token. Good. That's always a good thing. Hi Abdo, long time no see. What up, Zemo? Can't stay long. It's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, but came to drop a like and hang while I do AQ real quick. Good man, Zemo. Let's go. Let's go. That's why you play them out to the end, people. That's why you play it to the end, to the bitter end. But all right, that is going to be the end for me. Might hear Max there very quickly, because I'm gonna grab a link to Max's stream for you guys. So if you do want to see more MCOC in your lives, feel free to go to that link. I'm gonna drop it on the Twitch side too. That's a YouTube link though, guys. But Max is streaming. He is back and settled in, and we'll be talking about, I'm sure, a lot of the same things that I was talking about from the brawl and everything. I will be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure if we'll do more Battlegrounds or if we might do the Alliance War Showcase. I hopefully will have a video out tomorrow. Hopefully should have a short at least, but also a video. And yeah, I should hopefully have like a ton of videos coming soon. Dude, what do I even say? Shout out to Mike Gohan Dude, are you just ridiculous? Just absolutely ridiculous. But not only Mike, man, Quinn and Darkness and Joey and so many freaking people were so freaking generous tonight. I am only, not in a bar right now wishing the customers would leave, or a restaurant serving my last table, and hoping they pay soon and doing my side work, doing my roll-ups. I'm only not doing that right now because of you guys. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're Mike, who can afford to send over this, I hope, or somebody who have a great rest of your night. I think we just disconnected. Have a good night. Peace. I know. Perfect way to end.